Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Lórúkọ Jésù èmi náà fẹ́ fakọyọ. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Lórúkọ Jésù èmi náà fẹ́ ga láyé. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Lórúkọ Jésù èmi náà fẹ́ tayọ. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Èmi náà fẹ́ tayọ kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi o kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi o kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Torí pé nípòkípò yòówù kí lè wà ó, ayékáyé yòówù kí lè wà ó. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Torí pé nípòkípò yòówù kí lè wà ó, ayékáyé yòówù kí lè wà ó. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Àyànmọ́ tó dáa là ń kí kú oríire. Orí tó bá súnmọ́ láyé máa kí. Ayọ̀túndé Fálẹ̀ kan òkú iṣẹ́ òre. Àdúrà mi ni pé kọ́lọ́run gbé ọ̀gá. Kí ìwọ náà jẹ́ nìyàn, kémi náà jẹ́ nìyàn. Lórúkọ Jésù ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún wa. Nípòkípò yòówù kí lè wà ó, ayéláyé yòówù kí lè wà ó. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Nípòkípò yòówù kí lè wà ó, láyéláyé yòówù kí lè wà ó. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Nípòkípò yòówù kí lè wà ó, láyéláyé yòówù kí lè wà ó. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ dára fún mi kí lè dìde fẹ́ lómìíràn. Àwọn olóore rèé ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Àwọn olóore rèé ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Àwọn olóore rèé ẹ ṣé o. Àwọn olóore rèé ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Sọlẹ́tayọ̀, Fálẹ̀gbọ́n, New Generation, olówó orí Ayọ̀túndé, ẹ kú iṣẹ́ rẹ̀, mo kíyọ̀kíyọ̀, àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí, ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Àwọn olóore rèé ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o.
Yeah, welcome everybody. We welcome you to another episode of Ojo N, my voice, my opinion. Please make sure you share this program. Please make sure you call those people who are not on this show. Tell them, hey, Ojo N is online. And also, I want to invite everybody, go to your Facebook page, the setting, and go and turn on your notification button. When you turn on your notification button, whenever Ojo N is online, it's going to notify you immediately. I can't do that for you. You have to do it on your own. And also to our YouTube lovers, please go to your YouTube and turn on the notification button so that as soon as we start the live video, you will receive the notification immediately. So please make sure you share this program on your Facebook page and all the groups that you belong to. And also make sure you call our friends and family that are not on this show yet. Tell them Ojo N has started. We'll be back in another 3 minutes.
When you see I'm live already, it's never over. Baby, but why you let it down? Don't think it's over. I want to tell you, say somebody ṣàlàyé o. Àgbẹ̀dẹ ti kọ́lé kò tí kan ẹ̀ má lọ sẹ́yìn o. You make it today, make your own tomorrow. Just keep on hustling, and God go bless your hustle ṣùgbọ́n. It's never over until it's getting over. When you see your life already, it's never over. Baby, bàbá ìrètí tẹ ọjọ́ tí kì í sọ́kà rẹ̀. You go make that fast, it's not your song. Hey, when it's your song, it will surely give you rest. Lord, I know you can, on yourself it's not over. If I know you can, on yourself it's not the end. Oh, it's never over, until it's getting over. When you see your life already, it's never over. Then you go and let it down, don't think it's over. It's never over, my brother, sister. It's never over until it's getting over. When you see your life already, it's never over. It's never over. Then you go and let it down, don't think it's over.
Yeah, welcome everybody. We really appreciate you. Please share. As you all know, Oguniwa and Shawapoloko. They said I'm right. So to it doesn't matter. And they want to me. So my name is Ayotunde Falegan. Ọmọ bàbá ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ Jésù nílùú Ondo. Thank you so much. Why are we receiving? Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Really appreciate you. My name is Ayotunde Falegan. Ọmọ bàbá ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ Jésù nílùú Ondo. And with me over here is your one and lovely
Chibes International.
Chibes International, our one and wonderful fashionista. It is real. When she bring it out, the fashion is kind of different. You can see the gargantua. You see. And the good news is that today is our wedding anniversary. Their wedding anniversary. That's 15 years wedding anniversary. I know she started a live video without me. And I'm not happy about it.
No, please, you should not be annoyed. I'm doing that one personally for myself to appreciate. Ibi tí a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí ọkọ mi àti ọkọ mi pàdé kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ o. That is why I do that one separately. So the main you trust her now.
Yeah, so it's true. Yes. We are shifting the anniversary to next month. So by God's grace, next month is going to be like triple anniversary. That's Mr. Abibola Akibaboye's birthday. Favor Akibaboye's birthday with the anniversary. You see, that's triple anniversary. So we are shifting it to next month. So when it comes, we're going to put it live. Please celebrate. But still, we still have to wish her happy anniversary. We're wishing you happy anniversary.
Thank you very much.
Thank you to all our journalists, lovers. We appreciate you. We saw your messages and it is greatly appreciated. More years, more favor, more grace in the mighty name of Jesus. It's not easy. 15 years. Àwọn òbí wa tó sọ wípé kí ló sọ yẹn tó sọ pé ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ni. So easy,
15 years in marriage.
21 years in relationship together. You see, they've known each other for like 21 years now. But in their marriage right now is 15 years. So it's not easy. Give it to them. And they are still together. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's not easy. So today, we're still discussing our topic. Most of our members were not here last week. And that is why we didn't even finish the topic because there is a question that was lingering around and we can't even answer it because of the story that we have. So today, this is an opportunity for those of you that are not here Please, we want to hear from you. Your opinion is greatly appreciated. The topic is frenemy, which is a friend and an enemy. How can somebody be a friend and also be an enemy? So that is our topic today. So let me read it for those of you that are not here last week, so that you can contribute. And today we're going to be talking about how can we differentiate, how can we distinguish between an enemy and a friend. But still, let me read the story so that you understand where we are coming from, so that you can understand the pain of this person and what you think. Please, let's go. Let me read it. Okay, yeah, here we are. This person is a man that is talking right here. He said, let me take you back to senior high school, 2003. I had the best friend at that time, Timothy, but we always call him Timo. We were in the same house, different classes though, but study our core subject together. We hit together and we did mischief together. I was known to be very notorious in that year group. Timothy, on the other hand, was a bright boy, very intelligent, and was even a part of the award-winning science team. He always used to help me with core mathematics especially, as that was my weakest point. These are two friends who have known each other back, senior high school, 2003, that's secondary school, 2003. He said they became a best friend. The person, he had a best friend. This person, we call him Joe the last time. And his friend, the name of his friend is Timothy. So they said they live in the same house, they do different things together. Said Timothy, his friend, is so brilliant. When you say somebody is so brilliant, no, he is very brilliant. Why Joe, on the other hand, is like what we call, is very notorious. He said he's very notorious in school. So he said both he and his friends Timothy, they did a lot of things together, and Timothy always helped him with his subjects, most especially mathematics, because he said he's so weak in mathematics. He said, let me now fast forward to SSCE exam. That is why I sat behind the mathematics paper, shaking and sweating. I was very close to having a panic attack as I was getting too nervous. I could literally do nothing in the second section of the paper. I turned to my right, as always, to Timothy for help. He, on the other hand, looked very relaxed and has also ordered for more extra sheet paper. I whispered to him for help, but funny enough, Timothy for once never even turned to look at me. I was utterly disappointed in myself for relying solely on this guy. Now I had no idea how I was going to finish this paper. My best friend had totally neglected me, and it was something I was never going to forget. I should have just studied on my own and not rely on anyone. We left the exam hall, headed straight to our house when he approached me telling me he was not having it easy as well. That was a fat lie. When the results were in, Timothy had a straight A, while I had an E. But funny enough, 10 years later, I turned out to be a finance manager in a reputable company in Accra, Ghana. What's even more interesting is that Timothy ended up as an account executive at a struggling agency, a small company. Not to disrespect all account executives, neither am I encouraging exam malpractice, but Timothy was one of the brightest students from our school, and we all expected him to be some CEO or managing director at a big-time company. I met him on my way to work one Monday morning in traffic. He was driving a 2012 Toyota Corolla with a woman in the front seat, whom I expect to be his wife. We exchanged pleasantries while I still sat in my BMW X5. We took each other's number and drove off. It was nice meeting him, but I could sense he was proud of me from the word he used. I mean, who wouldn't? I became successful. Timothy called me and complained about how his job does not pay much. He begged me to help him with some connection to one of the companies I work with. I need an assistant at my workplace and I think you can fit that role. I told him. He screamed on the phone and I lost count how many thank you I got from him. I discussed with my HR manager and we arranged for a lucrative salary for him. He started working immediately. Since he's an intelligent person, he was able to pick up fast and immediately became abreast with the job. I usually made him handle everything while I took some days off. He became a very effective assistant. And once again, our friendship rekindled. Everyone started to grow fond of Timothy. He was very very intelligent and quickly slot into every situation needed. People began to ask him for all sorts of solutions and he became our managing director favorite employee. I started getting jealous of him. The managing director started having conversation with me about promoting Timothy to another department for he thought Timothy was very underutilized. A few weeks after the lockdown, I took a 10-day leave of absence from work to get away from all the office shenan that COVID came with. You see, sometimes English is not our language. We are trying. I handed over everything to Timothy to take charge of my duties until I returned. It was just 3 days into my leave and I got an email from the board of directors asking me to make an impromptu return to the office to assist the auditor with some issue. Luckily, I didn't leave town, so I made it just the next day. The moment the meeting started, they started querying me on some shady financial deal that I had done in the past. It came as a total shock to me. How did they have access to all that information? I thought to myself. I won't lie, I'm not a saint. I have been embezzling some fund into an unknown saving account which I had access to for many years now. Timothy had dug deep into my file and emails as a self-reflector editor and private investigators and handed them over to the auditors. After my 10 days leave was over, I returned to the office, obviously expecting things not to go so well. The very first thing I saw shook me to death. Timothy was seated at my desk with his name printed on the name tag on top of the desk, which used to have my name on it. So apparently, I had been replaced with Timothy, and he was now the acting finance manager for the company. Sorry, bro. There was an internal audit, and I had to release all that information to them. It took a long time to go on leave. Those were his words to me, and I immediately bounced on him and started delivering some punches. I was escorted out of the building like a common criminal. I have been very in touch lately. Very dangerous thoughts. The guy who betrayed our friendship in school betrayed me again. The guy I gave a second shot to. The guy I literally trained to be who he is today has betrayed me. How cruel could some people be? I thought. Bro code meant we always stick together as brothers. I am currently sitting on my bed with a knife next to me, but I am sending this out there to anyone who can help me get this dangerous thought out of my head first. I'm not a murderer. How do I also get my life back on track? No company will want to work with me with this bad record I have now. I want you to help me. Yeah, during last week, we discussed so many things. On this topic. So today we are here. Oh, shenanigan. Okay, thank you. Shenanigan. We are trying. May God help us all. So today we're just going to be discussing about it again. So many people were on this topic. Mrs. Adenike, Mrs. Omobashas, Mr. Lafsoye join us a little bit. Shibes International. We have so many people that contributed to this topic. But today we just want to distinguish. Look at the story this guy just told us. Told us how when they are in secondary school, Timothy and Joe, they used to be very close friends. They do so many things together. He usually teach him and he helps him with difficult subjects. So he said, now the problem is when they want to take their SSE exam, that is why the final exam out of the secondary school, and they were in the exam. He did mathematics was the subject. He did the first page. He said the second page he was just looking at it and couldn't do anything. And that was then he and his friend Timothy are sitting next to each other. And he said, Timothy, please, can you help me with this second page? And Timothy was like this. He didn't even he was just doing his exam and didn't say. He said he's not trying to encourage malpractice because he knows it's wrong. But your best friend, somebody you've been so close to each other, just at the last minute, disappointed you, and he was just looking at him like a stranger. He was looking at him. He didn't even shake until they finished the exam. When they finished the exam, then when they are living in the same house, when they got home, and Timothy went to meet Joe and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry I did not answer you. Even me, I was having a problem with those questions. That's why I did not answer you." And Joe said that was a lie. He said it was a lie because when the exam came out, Timothy had straight A's. Why he had what? He had E. So that was it for white SSC. Now, he said fast forward to 10 years later, Joe, who used to be not so brilliant in the school, now became a finance manager in one of the reputable companies, one of the big companies in Accra, Ghana. Why Timothy, who used to be so brilliant, the one that disappointed his friend back then, became an executive, account executive at a company, but that company is just a small company. It cannot be compared with the company Joe is working. So, they saw each other, they exchanged pleasantry, they exchanged greetings, and they exchanged numbers. And later, Timothy called Joe. Hey, friend, can you help me? This job that Mowabai is not doing so well. They are not paying good. Please help me with your connection and everything. And Joe, the nice guy, just said, "Oh, no problem. Even me, I'm looking for an assistant. Can you do my assistant?" He said, yeah. And he was, "Okay, no problem. I'll talk to my HR manager." And he was thanking her, "Thank you so much. Thank you so much." Immediately, Joe got to the office. He told his HR manager about his friend Timothy, and they said, "No problem. He can be your assistant." And he came in. They arranged a very good salary for him. As your friend is in that other level, of course that salary is going to be big. So they arranged it, and he started working under Joe, his friend. Brilliant up now. Then the not brilliant is not up now. The brilliant one is like this. You understand? So I want to explain so that you can really understand this topic more. So Joe helped his friend. He's the finance manager of that company, and he's doing very well and everything. He helped his friend, "No, you do it like this. This is how you do it. This is how you do it." So he got to some point. Joe said he always leaves some of the work for his friend Timothy to do while he take a break. So one day he just decided, because of this COVID-19 problem and everything that is going on in the office, let me take a leave of 10 days. And he took it and said, "Timothy, I give you all this thing. You can be doing it for me before I come back from my 10 days leave." He said, so Joe went to that 10 days leave. Just 3 days out of the 10-day leave, he got a call from the office. "Hey, Joe, we need you back right now in the office." Okay, he said, okay, he has not traveled his things. So I said, immediately The next morning, he went to the office. When he got to the office, he was in the meeting with the board of directors, and they began to question him. How did you do this? How did you do that? How did you do this? How did you do that? He was so ah, he was so alarmed. I was like, really? How did they find out all this information? I know in the past I have done some bad deeds, took some money from this from the company's account and put it into a savings account which he only had access to, and he's using that money. He said, but no one can have access. Then he realized his friend Timothy, within that 3 days, not even 3 days, he has been doing it before that 3 days. Joe he just doesn't know yet. So he dug deep into his emails to access all this information, and he found it and gave it to the board of directors. So they query me and everything. He still have 7 days leave. They asked him to go for that 7 day leave vacation. He did the 10 days. He finished the 7 days remaining and came back to the office. When he came back to the office and went to his own office, then he saw his friend Timothy sitting down on his desk, and his name has been replaced. His name has been replaced. And he said to him, "Oh, sorry, bro, you took the wrong time to go on a vacation." And he was like, he just began to punch him and punch him immediately because they were fighting in the office. They called the security, and the security men escorted Joe out of the company like a criminal. And that was the end of his career, and that was the end of the career. Now he's sitting on the bed and was thinking. He thought, Joe, he said, this is the guy I gave a second chance to. He has done so many bad things to me, and he disappointed me in high school while we are doing our work. I didn't count that. Now that I meet, I said, okay, maybe he has changed and everything. I gave a second chance to. This is a guy I trained to become who he is today. How can he betray me so bad? He said we are meant to be brothers, and when we say the brothers code, it's like you have to do what? You have to up each other. You have to be at each other's back. Upping each other's up. He said, now I realize I have been in deep mess, and that is why we are asking questions today. What do you think about the story? And also, I know people have said a lot about this thing. We still want to hear from you. And also, how do you differentiate a friend from an enemy? Thank you so much. Over to you, Shibes International.
Well, I've said it before last week that the two of them, because when I got home, I asked my husband, "You didn't join the program. I want to hear your
Opinion.
He said, "Well, it's not showing you an exam and an answer in an exam does not mean that is an enemy. Only there is some things that if you are distracting him, the vigilator may seize the paper of the two of you and send you away. There are some things that the only thing he's supposed to do is to teach him before the exam started. Because this one is the final exam, not the exam in the class. Whenever you do something, they are going to stand up and then they take your paper. So that one did not mean an enemy. There's something somebody do. The enemy is different between that. Maybe somebody is just doing it. Something that you do, you don't know that is not good. And again, the Joe, you made a mistake. You're supposed to read. When somebody is giving you, that person may tired one day. You understand? The only thing you're supposed to study hard. You understand? They don't just relax that, okay, that is what I believe. Because many people, when you see somebody that is giving you something, you just relax. Instead of you to add to your hustle, you just sit down and should be a bum girl, should be fool me, I will not work. Then by the time that he decided that he will not give you again, okufu long. That is what the mistake the Joe made. You don't have to relax for your friend to be showing you, because what of if you go to another higher institution further and your friend is not there. So that is what I see that one. But you're supposed to answer him, from just when you finish, you're supposed to say, wait, let me do finish and I will answer you. And coming back to meet his friend, I said it before that I can do what that Joe did. I didn't count it, and don't say maybe the person is carrying first now become. You know what is happening in Nigeria now? It's not matter of your certificate. It's matter of who you know. You will see people that have A. My husband said it that when they are in school, there is one lady now that get here more Igi when there is one brother again. Igi oh mom, that pay you. But what of today? What the country is saying about? It's not matter of having A. But what I believe that after the secondary school is not higher institution. Maybe the boy realized that, as I said before, that let me go and struggle very well. Let me go and read. He may know the book, but some people, they are careless. They are so lazy to study. They can't be able to read, to study. That is their problem. They not that if they read, they will not understand it. Maybe he realized that, I see what my friend did to me. Okay, I'm going to study well, and I'm going to make it in life. Maybe that is his own decision. And without Timothy, I've said it, anything you reap, anything you sow, you are going to reap it. Somebody that with what you did to him in secondary school, like 10 years old, because of love that they have for you, he still call you. As if there is some people who say, you beat him, I do what you even there is any vacancy in my office, I will never bring him there. But now, he said, no problem. He just said, thank God, Lord, let me just call him to come and work there. And that Joe, you made a mistake. Why are you still in that office? If you don't have any skeleton in your cockroach, I didn't see that boy will not use anything against you. If they didn't see anything that is bad in that office, you are doing good. People will say, somebody that even brought you here, you want to even do bad to him. But now, because of the thing that you are doing, I don't know how they are making that program. That is the loophole. That is the place that he used to penetrate to your life. Assuming that you are not that kind of person, that you are not doing bad thing in that office, and then he will not take your position.
Yeah, that's where they will. Bọ́lá máa kéèyàn ní ọ̀rẹ́ bí ọ̀tá àti ọ̀tá bí ọ̀rẹ́. It doesn't matter, because see, what I see in that story is that even though Joe doesn't have any skeleton in his cupboard, I think Timothy won that position.
Yeah, he's envy. He's believing that see, that is what we are making mistake. You will see people that maybe you are giving to them, and will say, how do you know? Your thought is make that person to go down. My dear, is not good. I believe what you are saying is good. He's thinking like, when anything won't come, now he's going to be a guy in my head. For real? That is why I say, I don't know the difference between enemy and friend. I don't know. What is the meaning of enemy? That is why I say, people should enlighten me very well.
Let me read this comment so that maybe we'll find it. I also have prepared some revelation. Mr. Olafisoye John, thank you so much for joining us on this show. He said, when you succeed, you run the risk of having enemies, frenemies. He said, Mr. Alushe, he said, frenemies is everywhere. They are difficult to know if one is not observant. Mr. Olafisoye said, the office is a mixture of different people with different personality thrown together for one purpose only, work. Omobashe said, this life, no one is to be trusted. Family members do disappoint, and not to talk of friends who are not related by blood. As far as the world is, only few people want the development of the people around him. As a friend from high school, I believe they ought to work hand in hand together for their development. But Timothy, being a brilliant boy, wants to use his brilliancy against his friend. That is bad. No one is to be trusted. Mr. Alusheyi said, they do say actions speak louder than voice. We cannot frame enemies by their actions. Mr. Olafisoye said, a frenemy is someone who pretends to be your friend, but is actually a rival or an enemy. They are usually disguised as a close acquaintance, while they are usually out to bring you down. They are everywhere, including the office. Watch out for them. Mr. Oluseyi says, Sima, it is very highly difficult to know the enemies within friends because they will be pretending always. The only thing we can do is not to put too much trust in friends. I believe this only step could work. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Olafisoye says, it's not easy, sir, unless God wants to show them to you. So people are good in disguising. Omobasha said, frenemy is common among people of nowadays. I have numerous around me here, and I can identify them very well. As the issue is now, the guy just needs to relocate because if he stays there, bad turns will surely come around. Thank you so much for that solution. He said he should relocate. Let me see. Mr. Olafisoye said it is sometimes not easy to differentiate between fake and real friends until you get a share of their wickedness and fakeness. It's true. Until you are in that shoe. Until they do it to you, then you say, ọ̀tá mi èyí o. But still, some people say, no. Let me see. Mr. Alusheyi said, let's look at 8 signs that show a friend is actually an enemy. Number 1, they talk behind your back. Number 2, they don't celebrate your wins. Number 3, they point out all the negative things about your life. Number 4, they are very competitive. Number 5, they are passive aggressive. Number 6, conversation always revolve around them. Me. They will never listen to what you have to say. It's about them. Number 7, they are selfish with their time. They are selfish with their time. Number 8, they take advantage of you. Amen. Mr. Olafisoye said, I was lonely and desperate when I ran into one sometimes ago. I had just moved to a new town, no family, friends, not even a church to call home. Then on top of it, I had a bad, abusive girlfriend friend. So my self-esteem was really low. Nothing to write about. So I warm up to any friend that show up my way without judging them. Right now, I am married. Life is different. Thank God. Omobasha said, no matter how focused and brilliant a student is, there will surely be an average student that will depend on him. It's true. And if he wants both of them to pass, he will surely put the average one through and teach him on what to do. If it is school exam, it can still be okay, but an external exam, if truly Timothy loves his friend, he ought to help him, even though in a little way. Thank you so much. I understand Chibe said something right now that it's white and because of the invigilator and everything. But still, your friend is still your friend. The only thing you can say is that at least you still talk. But nǹkan tó wá ń du Joe ni pé Timothy did not even do as if they know each other. It was just like this. Timothy, he didn't even say, put it down. And he was just looking at it like, ṣé ẹni that, wọ́n ti jọ sọ̀rọ̀ exam yìí ní àná before ọkọ̀ tó start, right? Hmm. Well, let's keep going.
Yeah, that's what you said. You remind me when I went to Awopeju to retake my WAEC.
Hmm.
You know, like, let's say it's almost like 5 years before I retake my WAEC. You know, so now our boo me baketa. We sit down together,
Hmm.
and I don't know anyone. I just say Joe. Somebody that call me auntie, no, he's small now. He say auntie, no. And he just do everything and just write it and pass it to me. Somebody I don't know. And I don't feel like say, àgbàlagbà mi nínú bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ti ayé ọ̀tá mi re. You don't understand. So and the later I don't know that we have paid the money that we used to, to teach everybody. So we should contributed 800 at that time. I don't know. So later as you how it goes now, you're supposed to understand. So you're supposed to show him anyway.
True.
As a friend and a close friend. Even though you didn't have any chance, at least even though you have C, when the guy have A and the friend have C, I believe it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Look, let's read the definition of a friend before I continue reading all those comments. They said enemy. They said as a noun, someone who is hostile to you. They feel hatred towards you. They oppose the interest, any interest. Just give them, they will oppose it. Or intense injury to someone else. Now, a friend, a person other than a family member, other than your spouse or lover, whose company one enjoys and towards one feels affection. Yeah, that person is not your family member, it's not your spouse, it's not your lover. You just enjoy their company. You know, when they are around you, it gives you joy, you are happy. That is a friend. But an enemy, no. When they are around you, they will oppose whatever thing that you have. Now let me read this. Let me read it so that maybe we'll have an understanding of what we are talking about. They said a friend, if enemy, they don't celebrate your wins. They relieve or stretch or retreat your failures. Whenever you fail, they are happy about it. They are inside there, they will be happy. Jesus. They are unavailable physically or emotionally when you need them. God help us. Let me see. This person said, if you are talking with a enemy, you will catch yourself the only one who keeps talking in a conversation. She will remain quiet. She won't reveal what is going on in her life. That is an enemy. You are friends, but they will never tell you what is going on in their own lives. That means she's looking for your Achilles heels and little dirty secrets to use as ammunition against you in the future. See, when you are talking about yourself, bye, lo ṣe ń lọ nínú life. No, they will never tell you about themselves. They want to hear from you. When they hear from you, they will take that little secret that you just share with them and wait for you in the future to use it against you.
This is true. If I'm your friend, and when I talk my own bala, and you do not say your own, many people I remember when we were in school, there is that lady. Know how that we will talk. Even though we come, we talk, we will just be laughing. You don't have anything to say, we don't talk. So we don't want to bala. If I have such a friend that always talk, I will notice that one is not just friend for just. I will not call that person a friend. Somebody that talks something that is in me that is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There is something that is in you that you some people say keep it to yourself. There's something that you can't keep it to yourself. Even you talk to something that you talk to God. Then no, you want to see somebody. You know God. I know God. God is our comforter. They say, tell you, table it to God. There is some things you've been passing through, and you have been lamenting in the house, in the secret, telling God.
Unless you speak out.
And unless you speak out, come on. But those people that are not doing it, it's dangerous. I understand and I pick it. That those people you see that is only God they are talking. They don't talk to anybody. I know they are a dangerous person.
You see, they said, thank you so much, man. They said a friend and an enemy. A friend who is also an enemy. That's what we call frenemy. A friend and also an enemy. They will ask you, how are you? If you are going to dig deep on this, she's not asking you if you are doing fine. She's just looking for bad news, setback, and failure so she can compare her progress to your own. She can feel good about herself without putting too much effort. You are being used as a measuring stick. How are you today? Oh God. Oh God, Alagbara yeye. Ṣòro ọkọ mi. Tó bá ti wá sọ fún tán. Ṣòro ọkọ olórí burúkú ni. Tó bá ti wá àpẹẹlẹ. Tó bá ti wá sọ fún mi. Thank God. My husband is taking care of me very well. That is alone. The measuring, they will use you as a measuring stick. This one seems related to the first one. You see? They said if you share your good news, for example, maybe you get a good high-paying job as an agent, and it happens that you have the same nature of work, she will immediately tell lie about her own work. That she now gain a job as a trainer that pay higher than the job you have now. You know, competition. They said, already, which I reached as an accountant, and you know, maybe we used to be a bookkeeper before. Both of them, they used to be me and Shibes now. We used to be a bookkeeper before, and also maybe she now said, Ayo. Now, from that bookkeeper, I said, Richard come, and now an accountant. And she, you know, I'm a bookkeeper. I said, even me, I want to share my own with you. I became an executive for another company.
And it's not, though.
And it's not. Enemies, friends who are also enemies. They don't want your progress. Nothing. When you share bad news, to them, it gives them joy. When you share good news, to them, that is failure for them. You see?
They can't say that, God will provide my own.
No, never.
They say they have it already. So there's no need of you to brag.
You see? Listen to this one before I go back to the comment. They said on social media, if you post positive status updates such as happy photo, soon you will notice she will post happier photo of herself. She's completely cognizant of what is happening in your environment, in your life. When you meet her, she will mention it to you that she saw so post on your on the Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, but she never liked or even commented photo of yourself. She will post a happier one of herself. She did not comment, she did not like it, she did not do anything when you post it. When she see you face to face, it's mo ti rí photo yẹn again, photo ẹ bí tó ti lọ sí Abuja for vacation àbí Las Vegas for vacation. Mo rí, fine. Why didn't she put a like on it? You see, those are friendly. They won't want good things for you. Let me go back and read what our friends are saying. Okay. Mr. Alusheyi Isaac said the following are the steps to take to deal with the frenemy. Set and maintain boundaries. He said you have to set and maintain boundaries. While you may spend some positive time together, it is important not to be lulled into a false sense of security. Thank you so much, sir. He said you may spend some positive time together. together with them. But during that your time, don't be lulled into what? A false sense of security, and you look at èèyàn, you see them as èèyàn tán, ó wá gbé gbogbo ilé ayé ẹ̀, ó wá gbé lé wọn. So he said we have to separate them. Mr. Olafisoye said, the lesson to take home tonight is never discuss your secrets with a friend. What can cause you embarrassment in public, and be happy with yourself. Have confidence in yourself. I want to believe friends who gossip have low self-esteem. They can't stand one's personality, hence they will tarnish your image to pull you down, to let you know you have flaws or act of envy. I have learnt my lesson. At a stage, I avoided them because I couldn't trust or stand them. I have made up my mind, anybody that can't add value to my life should just get lost. It's true. They won't add value to your life. So why keep them? Why keep them? Mr. Alushe said, today it is better to write things someone is experiencing on a daily basis in a jotter than to be telling friends who have frenemies in disguise. He said today it is better when you have heartache, when you have things that is disturbing you, take a jotter, a sheet of like a paper, a diary, and begin to write it down. Sometimes just take your òyìnbó gan tẹ̀ tí wá ṣayé dẹ̀rùn. When you see that ọ̀rẹ́ mi yìí ọ̀tá mi ni kò lè add value, kò lè sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe fún mi ju bó ṣe ń gbé ẹjọ́ mi káàkiri tó rò fáráyé. Just take your phone, record yourself, put them there, then see that phone as if you are telling them, begin to tell that phone, record yourself, say something out, than telling friends who disguise themselves as enemies who disguise themselves as friends. It's better than that. Omobasa said, with the reaction of Timothy during the exam, show he's fed up of the friendship. Thank you so much, sir. Ọpọlọ yín ò ní dọ́bà. It's true. But still forcing himself to be in it. Sometimes help do turn to evil, and that is why people are not ready to help. And not that they can't, but they have seen and learned lesson. Enemies everywhere keep advancing and increasing as the world's civilization increase. Is it true? He said, I don't think and I don't believe there is close friend anymore that do not leak secrets whenever the advantage arise.
It's true. I don't know, but I always said it too. Nothing. If you reveal secrets to me that we are friends and we fight, and that thing is a secret that you know that kò jẹ́ káyé kò etí kò yẹ kó gbọ́ kíní yẹn. You let me tell you, if somebody reveals secret, I always said it. If I reveal secrets to you, I call you a human being. But whenever you reveal my secret, you are a fool. There is something they call secret. That's a maybe secret, maybe Moji and Roger, that one is also secret. If you say Moji and Roger, there is something secret in me.
Why is this thing pausing and pausing? Continue.
There is some secret that some people will say that maybe they have close friends, and it may be like some girls that maybe that time maybe olóyún ó lọ ṣe ó sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́. So after they fight na ló mọ má jẹ má dá lóhùn ló lùyà ẹdẹ ń gbá ló lọ yọ olúkọnù. Hey, that is friend it is la. Even though he's the one that will feed me tomorrow, I will not near that person. He's a killer, a murderer. There is a thing we call secrets. And let me tell you about, if your friend tell you about thing, talking about somebody. No, everybody talk about somebody. No, not the one that you talk that I did not do. I always said it. Talk of me. If you say, something that I and some to it that to I will learn lesson. Okay, it's true, I will change. If you are afraid, I will say, Amada, no, that one is not maybe what or to a lane. Oko, o to it to a ya. Lane, or Oko ele to full and one more. Like my husband, and sometimes maybe my favor and my husband will be talking. They were talking about, but when I'm coming, they will keep mouth. Not that they didn't love me. That one is different. Maybe you talk, everybody talk about somebody and the man alone. I may talk about the new German alone. What he shall give you? Yeah, it's not a matter of maybe I'm killing him or I'm an enemy. You may talk about me. That one is naturally something. Or maybe I don't let the man alone. What you do need to. Or by the way, she will be shall yeah, it's not that maybe you are killing your friend. That is your life. You are not an enemy. Something that I know that if he come out and he say yes, totally, right. But something that you did not do, and somebody that is murder, use your mouth, not the time that you use cutlass. Yes, I may tell mommy, daddy favorite it's not that it's my love. It's not that I'm killing him. So that is it. Mommy, so daddy Yanu and my husband always talk of us at the back.
True.
Yes, Ayo Jenlik always talk of me and Ayo Jenlik at the back. Not that they didn't love us, not that they are killing us. There is, it's a friend. There is how something that conversation that you will talk. Not that you are killing that person. Sometimes
you get more insight.
There is something that you talk about that is I don't know, maybe you people understand it.
Yeah.
Then you want it. So I don't know, maybe that is by what I believe.
Mr. Oluseyi said, I don't think and I don't believe. Okay, we've read that. Mr. Raymond said, never open your open soul to a friend. If not, he or she will shock in tongues. Thank you so much, sir. Omobasha said, frenemy can disguise to be good friend, but deep in them, they are evil and vice Satan. Identifying a frenemy is from different ways. Either through business, money, political post, and lady. A frenemy can never be happy for your development if he or she is yet to achieve anything. A frenemy are backbiter, and those who paint you black behind and paint you white in front of you. Mr. Olofisere said, Ibukun said, well, from what I have seen, there are different types of friends, and I'm going to make my list here. If anyone doesn't like this list or feel like making any additional one, they are very, very free. Well, here it goes. We said number 1, the food friend.
Food
friend. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ olóúnjẹ. He said, you know that one only locates you when something is wrong with his or her stomach, right?
Stomach, okay, yes, you are right.
Who remembers that you need to be a good friend and sponsor a meal, but after then, they will vanish into thin air.
You are right.
We have that friend. It's true.
You are right too. Tèmi loko.
Inú ni àwọn yẹn, stomach friend.
Okay, stomach friend. They will push you, they will push you and before you.
Àwọn yẹn ebi ló máa ṣe wá. Ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ sí olówó dín nàbà. Ebi bá ti pa wọ́n, ìgbà iná máa rí. Number 2, the frenemy. A cool combination of your friend and enemy. This kind of friend will always remind you of how irreplaceable he or she is. So you should be a good friend too and accept everything that they do to you, including laughing at your back with others and mocking you subtly while saying it's all for your own good. Can you believe that? Number 3, the fun friend. The one who always call you out to do crazy things. These ones. To watch movie and enjoy life. However, you've never seen this person when it's time to be serious or study. Even if they do, it is not with you. The disadvantage here is that when the going gets tough, they will always know more than you and share their info in a very stingy matter. The fun friend. They will call you out when it is time to watch movie, to play ball, to do crazy things, to enjoy life. They will call you out. But when it is time to be serious, they are never serious. Their own is fun. Nǹkan tó ń wà fún nìyẹn. Mr. Olafisoye, thank you so much. You are really educating us. Thank you.
You are right.
Number 4, the weed friend. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ onígbóni. Yes, you read right. I wrote weed. You got a problem. Let's smoke. That is how some guys think here. You fell down out of fear of life. Let's smoke. I honestly don't know how I escaped the temptation. There are so many here in Ayeyemi. In fact, 70% of the guys here smoke weed.
Why? Why are you measuring Ayeyemi? Ayeyemi.
That's where it's living.
Oh.
Ayeyemi.
Wow.
So, and it's true. Because sometimes your environment stay about one. The environment build us. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
It's not easy for you to be living. You might live in a dark place. You know. And you came out strictly from that dark place.
And with that
without spot, give glory to God. So àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ onígbò, they don't care. Something good happened to you, jẹ́ àmúgbó. Something bad happened to you, jẹ́ àmúgbó. It's one is weed. You see? Number 5, the smiley friend. Don't get your hopes up. That is all there is. Smile, smile, smile. What a beautiful smile. But don't dare you say to come in and spend some time. Really? Just don't. Because when you stay for a while, the smile becomes a smack and then downhill. They don't like welcoming visitors. The smiley friend. You know, kéèyàn máa rẹ́rìn-ín. Ẹ̀rín tí ò dénú. That's it. Number 6, the fashion friend. Mama Shibes and Ọmọ Bàbá Ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ Jésù.
Ó ṣe mention me. Okay.
When you look good, she can work with you. But if you look ordinary, tired or unhappy, do go and freshen up. Otherwise, forget about hanging out. Don't forget to wear stuff that costs a lot. Even if you have to do ritual to get the money, it's all good. There are some fashion friends here. It's true. We have them. They don't move house with just ordinary person. If you are not up
to their class,
they relieve you of your responsibility and look for somebody else. Those are fashion friends. You know, costs. Their fashion trend is high there, and you have to match up. Even though you do ritual to match up with them,
they don't care.
Thank you so much.
Even though you go and steal. Even though you collect somebody's husband, they don't care. Just to bring money.
Yeah, bring money and look
Even
good.
though you do a low show,
they don't care.
They don't care. Just bring money.
Number 6, anything goes friend. Of course, this one love you. Anything goes on a happy, sad, trashy, or sweet day. But please don't tell this person you can't help with house chores. Or some assignment answer. So much for nothing goes free. It's true. They cannot do anything for you free. You have to do something in return.
To pay.
That is anything goes friends.
No, nothing goes for nothing.
Then lastly, the real friends. Oh, finally, the one who is always there no matter how you are or what happens. The one who listens and cares all the time. The one who will set out time to make you happy and tell you the truth but won't judge or disgrace you in the presence of others. Well, this one is almost extinct. It's scarce. Or scarce, man. It's scarce. To find this friend is very, very scarce. But if you find one, try not to scrutinize and keep a distance for lack of trust. They may one day prove to be useful. Sometimes because of what we have experienced, then you come across real friends who are willing to stand by you when it is raining, when it is dry, anytime, any day. But because of your experiences back then, so you don't want to put too much trust on them, you distance yourself.
They do proverb. Tó bá dìjú.
Kẹ́ni rere.
Kan oní ebúkú mà tí ẹni rere bá kọjá.
Sir, this thing is because I don't know why. Okay.
You can't see them. It's true. But many people they are doing it. Àwọn kan á ṣe ni pé because of some things many people have been doing, especially when you come from Nigeria, you call yourself a human being and say, okay, let me live with you here. Even you see, there's one day I mentioned it that even though I see somebody that Ojo N tó wá from Nigeria, Ojo N, I will never accommodate him or accommodate her. But it's no good, you don't know. Sometimes I say, no, Allah má bá mi ẹ̀wọ̀n. Continue doing good.
Of course.
But don't do the one that will hurt you.
Ọmọ olóore kì í jì sí kí náà pé.
Kò jì sí ní ìkòtò. They may hurt you. But don't keep on doing good because of this person disappoint you. It's like somebody that maybe is spending for a girl. I'm spending for some girls. And then this is the person that I want to marry. And I'm giving all my life, all that Shebi is the person that I'm married. And they now disappoint me. If I have another girlfriend, I'm going to be stingy. And I will not know that this is the better good wife material. That is what I'm saying.
It's true. It's true.
But it's good to be good. It's only God who rewards you. And we human beings don't think that anybody you help is one that is going to help you. That is our mentality. I later see that and I say, why are you doing? Why are you saying that? So far God is blessing you. Give people and God will keep him blessing you. You don't want that person to pay you back. Doing ore má ṣoore ni pé torí mo fẹ́ gbà òun. Do normal ore that you know you too mọ̀ pé. I normally say that if I want to do ore, I don't want to do ore that I will complain at the back. If this cup is not okay for me, that maybe if I give you, I'm going to complain. I will give you.
It's true.
Because when you are complaining about that, you ain't sure, you have complained already.
Of course.
So do already to any complain. That's all.
Mrs. Buki Adoye Akiwole, thank you so much for joining us, ma. We appreciate you, Auntie. He said, true friends are hard to find, but there are still good friends out there.
You are right, Auntie.
We have good friends out there.
Yes.
But
That will stand for you.
That will stand for you.
No matter anything, they are there for you.
True. You see them. Not the ones that will run away when you are
even there is some
difficulty.
friend that is good more than family.
True.
More than your blood. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ tó dàbí ọmọ ìyá.
Look at Omobasha said, not all are frenemy. We have good friends too who want the development of their friends. I said to myself that I will intentionally spit water on my frenemy with my car very soon. It is better to be alone than to have frenemy. Frenemy can kill and do something dangerous with you suspecting. May God save us. It's true. May God save us. A good friend, we always, when they want to say something, maybe they want to, they will want to listen to you. What do you think about so? Should I go ahead? They will not go ahead with that thing, then come back and say, no. nǹkan báyìí mi ò mọ̀ bóyá o fọwọ́ sí, I want to do it. Surprise. I'm not talking about surprise birthday and everything. Even when you want to, you may be with your friend and you realize that you like a surprise. If she doesn't like the surprise and it reminds her of a sad day, why do it? You understand? During your conversation, to have a true friendship, you understand this is what she likes, this is what she don't like. We have to understand each other. That is true friend. And you always have to listen. When they're telling you, listen, and begin to, most especially when our friends want to pour out their mind, they want to say something that is bothering them, listen to them. That is true friendship. Not when they're talking, you begin to interrupt their conversation. You don't allow them to say what is bothering them. You begin to input your own listening, input it, and make the whole conversation about you. They come for your help, but instead the conversation now turned in the opposite direction. Whereas we are talking about you. That is not friends. A good friend listens to what the other friend is about to say. Let me read another one. Mr. Alafisoye Ibuku said, the only good friend we have in Nigeria are politicians.
Politician come.
Don't think one is APC or PDP. They are more united than we the citizens. Though they may be bad-mouthing themselves, it is all a lie. They drink tea together. Hope you also heard they all attended Buhari's wedding song. Even Fani Kayode. Let's leave that one till Monday. Don't let us dig deep. I understand. It's true. Because in politics is not a do or die affair. This is just about ideology, our ideas. Okay, I don't like your idea. Do you like my own idea? Tí mi ò bá like, I'll say I don't like it. Why can't we do it? That is politics. It's not a do or die idea. And that's why sometimes in politics, most especially tí election bá dé, wọ́n máa sọ pé ọkọ àti ìyàwó wọ́n kọra wọn sílẹ̀ torí election. Because the wife votes for so person, the husband votes for is about to, that is nonsense.
Ayé ń ṣe wọ́n.
That is nonsense.
Ayé ń ṣe wọ́n. Because politics is going to go pátápátá 4 years. You just, that is ayé ń ṣe wọ́n o.
Ọmọ Bàṣá say, I swear I dey gbádùn Mommy Shive's Ondo language.
Yeah, they say I should be putting it. They say I should be putting it so that I can graduate in Ondo.
Let's see. Mr. Julius Ado, because when it comes to pronunciation, I'm very bad. So, Mr. Julius, thank you so much for joining us. I think this is the first time you are joining us on this show. We really appreciate you. He said, nice to be here. Lovely topic today, invited by Mr. Adeyemi Shas. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you so much. We really love you to be a family, because on this platform, we are family. We are one. We are friends.
Yeah.
So please make sure you join us. And also, if you have any topic of your interest, just send it to us on Facebook Messenger, and we can do it together. Once again, you're welcome.
Yeah, we talk about this friend. If you are friend, don't expect that your friend will behave how you behave.
True.
Not that it's not good. You may have friends that have hot temper, and the other one is calm. And if you are really friend, you have known him or her already. That whenever that thing starts, not is not good. So don't expect that maybe how I'm living, how my behavior, maybe how your behavior, that my behavior will be like that. Don't expect your friend to be like that. Before you know true friend. Because I'm behaving like this, you expect that you will expect your friend to behave like that.
That's it.
It's not possible.
It's not possible. Omo Bashir said, a frenemy can never encourage or advise you to do something good, but rather tell you to go to club, hotel, and Adeyo in Odo to chill. Is there an hotel? We didn't visit there. Moradeyo Hotel. Moradeyo in Odo to chill. I don't know.
Odotu. Not Buri.
Mm-mm.
Is it not Buri in Odotu? That is the Buri now. I don't know. Is it not Buri? Because that is where my auntie's shop is in Odotu.
Oh.
Is it not Buri?
They
Because
said they can
you know-
never advise you to invest or set up a business. It's all about them and what they want.
They want.
That's it. How they are. How they want to impose their own personality on you so that you can match up. If you see a friend who is not really happy about maybe you are doing business, not maybe they are doing good and they are not pulling you along. That I don't mind or showing you something. You know, advising you.
Yes.
In fact, it is better to sorry.
I need the kosare. You keep it to yourself. I need the kosare. If you know that your friend is not doing like this and this, there is sometimes that you call that person. Kawa.
Muradeyo is in Sabo, it's a brutal. Oh.
Okay. If I have a friend that is doing like that, Mani Kawa, kilo shieno. I used to say my I say kilo shieno. Wait here, ni pe ki shebe, I will sort say it too. But if I know that you not change, I carry my batter.
And run.
And run.
Mr. Olafisoye said, even people you trust and you think will never smoke. I was surprised when I saw a boy that shouldn't be more than 9 years old smoking. I said to myself, this kid needs help. He needs to be rehabilitated. But I can only look and forget. Yeah. It's our environment. You have to be very, very careful. Most especially when we are living in a bad environment, and like I said the other time, you are so lucky to be out. It says the grace of God. Because bí téèyàn ti dàgbà títí téèyàn fi gbọ́njú and you are thinking this is not because to them it looks like maybe we are enjoying ourselves, like this is how it's supposed to be. But if you are in that neighborhood and you are saying no, this is wrong, and you didn't do it, praise God, it is grace. It is grace. Yeah. So let me read more before we call it a close and see. Then they said, and a frenemy will try to reduce the value of any coveted trait you possess, such as beauty, intelligence, achievement, and confidence. Yes, they will try to do what? They will try to reduce. Sometimes when you wear a beautiful dress, you say, "Ṣé mo fine?" Fine, lobo. Kú èèwọ̀ yìí. Bad friends. Intelligence, when you say something good and maybe you do something, no. Put it down. Are you sure you did not make mistake? Bad friends. Achievement, when it comes to achievement, they bring you down, they reduce you. You know, when it comes about confidence, they make sure that confidence you have is reduced. They said she will give you advice that will undermine your relationship with others, marriage, and your restless pursuit of your goals. Yeah. Have you seen a friend who talk bad about a friend, and at the end of the day you see them together and you begin to wonder, with this so that this person says about this friend, I shouldn't be seeing them together. But you will still see them together.
See the friend, like maybe I come and say, Mama, Dad, and you see them together. That person will hear closer.
Then we can say that one is chameleon.
Chameleon, that change.
Let me read this one. I think it's a story of somebody said, I have known too many frenemies in my life, and I always wanted to believe that I was wrong about this. I turned a blind eye to the insult, put down, backhand compliments, insults, all disguised as joke. I felt distinct over and over again. Someone said to me, it is like being gently pegged to the death by duckling. That is exactly right. I have friendship like this go on for several years, and it wore away at my self-esteem and sense of well-being. When I would spend a lot of time with people like this and let my guard down, perhaps over drink or just long talk, I will feel incredibly conflicted. On one hand, they were my best friends and confidant. On the other hand, I could not possibly convey the feeling of abject dread that they were out to get me. I could cite a billion example. I was so desperate to have close friend that I ignored my God screaming at me very loudly. That ignoring my intuition was almost more worse than the cruelty itself, the betrayal of myself, the lying to myself. It made me feel completely crazy. Ever since ousting those friends, I can't even express the relief of feeling I don't, hmm? I was not completely crazy and readjusting my radar to attract those who don't make me constantly wonder. The other things about frenemy is that, at least for me, some of those people are completely awesome in many other ways. So it is not like they have horns or a tail. In fact, you feel a very tough time letting them go. They said a friend and an enemy. They don't have a tail. They said they don't have horns. They said, in fact, they have qualities that you don't ever want to let go, but still they hurt you. Those are frenemies. Can you see the definition? They said they have quality. Let me say it again. This person said these frenemies. A frenemy, like we define, an enemy and a friend and an enemy. That is one person. Ó wá bí ọ̀rẹ́, ọ̀tá dẹ̀ ni.
Ọ̀tá bí ọ̀rẹ́.
Ọ̀tá bí ọ̀rẹ́.
You
can't do without them. You know. They said they have this quality that we say, I know this person is bad. Jẹ́ kí ẹ ṣáà ṣì máa manage ẹ̀. You know, they have qualities that you never want to let go, but still they hurt you.
It's like you have a husband and they have money and he's killing you. Gbagbo. Ó di nulí o. Ó di fún mi ló ń jíjẹ o. Ké dáadáa kí n jókòó kí ká gba ìgbà tí mi ká jẹ. It's true. When that man come outside, people will say, ọkọ rèé. Tí iye bá ṣe ọkọ mi kò ṣàjà àlè mi. But he's èṣù ní nínú ilé.
That's it. That's frenemy. Thank you so much, man. Let me read it again. Here, he said the other things about frenemy is the fact that, at least for me, some of those people are completely awesome in many other ways. So it is not like they have a horn or a tail. In fact, you feel a very tough time letting them go. But at the end of the day, I have just come to realize that I need to ask myself, how do I feel when I'm with this person? Do I feel safe? Do I feel I trust them? Are they watching my backs? If the answer to all these questions are no, they are not your friend, but what? Enemy. Even though when they possess all the qualities that you want. But still, when you are with them, you are not safe. They are not watching your back. You don't trust them. If all your answers, you put all these questions down, and at the end of the day, everything came back to no. He said it's better to let them go. Let me finish reading it. He said one non-specific example I can give was when someone I was very close with met the person I was dating and completely go gaga over, and she knew this. One evening, I introduced my friend to this person. She made comments that not only embarrassed the hell out of me, but cast me in a very negative light in front of the person I was dating. So much that the guy might even rethink his choice of me as a girlfriend. Of course, she was just kidding. Whatever, I was completely red in the face and tried to smile and pretend I wasn't offended while I was dying inside. Why would a friend do that? Because she wasn't. That is why. Look at the example this person gave. She says she has a friend that is close to her. A friend who knows about each other. That's what we call friends. He said, so she was dating like me and Shibes now. She is my friend. We are very close. And I'm dating somebody. Immediately I introduced, oh, this is the person I'm dating. And she saw that man and she likes that man too. You see? Then she begins to speak ill of me.
Evil.
In front of that man.
Jesus.
This lady said, to the point that when she said that word, she got completely embarrassed. Even with that word, that man can say, I'm not doing it again. She said,
but
if
I'm the man, I won't conclude immediately. Because you believe that this person is jealous. There is something that you will tell me that I won't believe. I will say, torí ó ti rí èmi àti lágbájá ló fi ń sọ yìí o. If you see me with somebody as you are together now, and you saying something that is not good in front of that person, you know that only bilele. If I'm the man and I introduce my friend to you, and that friend saying rubbish, I know this one is jealous. If later if later maybe I will decide but immediately he's telling me that I'm going to shun that person. Keep your mouth shut. But you call yourself a friend.
Those are friends.
Disgrace that person. Anybody that do like that, disgrace her. I be your friend like this, make I speak broken. We be friend like this, because they talk rubbish about your friend. Go say, keep your mouth. She be like your friend, you call yourself a friend. Why you? That means if you are with me now, this is what you did to this person, you are going to do it to me. So shine our eyes.
Mr. Julius said, I'm one of the fortunate people that has 2 or 3 friends who stood by me when I needed an helping hand. Then during my undergraduate days, in nutshell, we still have friends that are good. Not forgetting to work on ourselves today. Asking, am I a good friend or not? I don't understand the question you are asking. It's good to have friends. Àwọn Yorùbá kan máa ń sọ pé ogún ọmọdé ò lè ṣeré fún ogún ọdún. We still have friends who stick together. Look at Shivers International and the husband. 21 years. So kì í ṣe everybody ní ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ní proverb yẹn tó bá wí. There are people who this
thing that I remember the time that my husband went to South. After he came back, and somebody in our church is come and I don't know, that person maybe have interest. I mean, where did they do amibon? When they do amibon to my husband, I never dey interest. Maybe I go marry Ondo. You dey talk nonsense. She understand. As I hear that one, say, he said, Chibos, it seems I'm not sure he's going to marry you. I'm not sure he's going to marry you. Maybe there is one Igbo man that he say he want to marry. I don't know Igbo man. And my husband now come now, a young copper. We never get work. Come say, we hear about this. I say, who said that? I say, Mama, that no one is lying. It's true that there's a person that wants to marry me, but it's old. It's not because of business. I will not marry that person. I don't have anything to do with that person. Since maybe that girl had when they are discussing it. And immediately my husband came. They went for somewhere for evangelism and he's saying about me. And immediately my husband did not listen. That is the life of my husband. You will not come and tell my husband that this person is bad. And because you tell him that this person is bad and he's not going to move with that person running, even though I'm the wife, I tell you, only bukuni, F9, he will move to that person to see by himself if he's bad or not. So that is it. That is what they call awanubi. And that person call herself a friend.
Listen, let me read this one again. Frenemies. They will suck information out of you to use against you when needed. to copy or outdo you. They will suck information out of you.
Yes.
When they receive that information, it's either they use that information to copy you or to outdo you. Look at this one. Tell them that you are going someplace special, like a special trip, far away to a lovely place. You don't even have to go there if you want to test them. You want to know your enemies. He said, just tell them you are going on a special trip that is far away. This person there, you don't really have to go there. Watch out for their expression. You will see it. Then, if down the line they mention they have been to the same place, or they even try to go there before you, friends don't have to do that. Friends don't do that. You see, tell them, I'm going to Paris next week. You see that she say, oh, Paris, we've been there. Me and my husband, we've been there before. Paris is good.
If I'm the one, though, maybe he tell me that he's going to Paris, yo, and I did not go. Money I can't love you know immediately that maybe he may tell me no share. But what he prepared bad was over Guinean. What I really told Lagos in Nigeria day, Tony go and you didn't tell me you're going.
So this person said this is how to test a friend that you call an enemy. Sometimes tell them you are going on a trip. It's either they tell you, you are going to Paris, I've been there. Paris is really a nice place. Or since you say you are going to Paris, they will go there. They will be the first person. You say, I will go to Paris next month. Immediately she will be preparing how to go to Paris before you. You see? Friends don't do that. Jealousy and competitive friends, enemies, do that.
But there is some things that you jealous if you are friend. Jealous, that's why I say if I'm jealous of maybe this clothes, or maybe you are doing something particular thing, maybe you buy a car and I'm be dreaming of that car. I will say, I jealous you. Oh, I love you. That is the dream of my car. If truly, I wish I would buy that car if God provide for me. I know there is some things you jealous.
I now understand Mr. Julius' question. I now understand it. I think what he's asking is that, he has two or three friends who stood by him when he was helping him during his undergraduate days. And they are still together. If you are still together, like you spend like 15 years, 20 years with the same friend, and and you are still down the road, still keeping it. I'm not talking about managing you. Where they know they are doing you bad, but because of what you are collecting from them, you leave them. Those are not friends. They are just users. You are using them. But a friend, when you do everything together, of course, nobody is perfect. But that àléébù tó tiẹ̀ ṣì ní is not the one tó jẹ́ pé ó máa ṣèyàn ní
Nobody is perfect.
That is good.
I'm not perfect. You are not perfect. Nobody. Don't say nah. Maybe you are treating this topic. You think that you are perfect. There is something that you be their friend, and the thing that you are doing to them, you are not perfect at all. We see you, and you believe that you are perfect. That you are a 100% human being.
So
you are not an angel.
I would say you are a good friend.
Angel, no, she perfect.
If all of you are working together, and no one is doing, out of the three friends, no one is doing to hurt you. Maybe there are friends you just manage. It's true. You just manage them. There are friends you see. When you don't see them, your heart begins to hurt. There is a friend. Those are not friends anymore. They become family.
Family, yes. Family friends.
Family friends. But àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ kan wà ní you don't care. Ọba àrìn lọ, ọ̀rìn ìdànù. Ọba àti ti spirit. They want to repent.
But there is a friend where you are close. You are like a friend. You are like a family. You can fight, yo. And sorrow. You can. They're asking of you that they didn't hear your voice.
Yeah.
So you have to be contributing because you are talking about him at the back. Mr. Falego is here. Maybe he's strong.
Yeah,
he's sleeping.
He's sleeping. So it's okay. It's okay, guys. Let's put it on a close today.
Thank you. Now I'm relieved.
Yeah, because that story and everything. It got to a situation.
My takeaway is that.
Takeaway home.
Look, the better thing for we human beings, don't share your secret to your friend.
Which kind of secret?
Anything that you know. No. Anything that you know that is secret on your own, that you don't want people to hear about it. Don't share it with your friend. Because your friend, I'm coming. Your friend may turn to be your enemy tomorrow.
Yes.
And when your secret is on your hand, on your friend.
It will use it against you.
It will use it against you. It's better you keep your secret. You understand?
It's like people maybe you have secret with them and they will be saying, "Give me money."
Not so.
I won't give you.
Not only friend. Also, your pastors. Also, your my daddy at my street. Before you can trust somebody, go extra length to know about him very well before you can put your life on his hand. That is it.
You are right.
Thank you.
Thank you. But I believe what is a secret? We talked that one later. Because you say about secret. If your secret maybe what is January, so was for me maybe I already kai.
Torí àwọn Yorùbá ní má jagbọ́ kan ò sí.
Wọ́n jagbọ́ kan ò sí. Àbí wo ṣàṣẹwó rí. À ń ṣe máa yọ ọrùn. You be arm robber. There is a pastor that only arm robber òun. Oh yeah, he's saying it outside. Thank God. There are some people that what they are doing, they have it. What have you any to own jale? To buy any to jale, they want to stone that person. He will be the first person to stone that person. So that is what I say. What is secret? So we are going to say, treat that topic again. Secret. Because now you say that if you know your secret, you have to keep it to yourself. Maybe mo ti ṣẹ́yún rí, mo gbọ́ wo sọ fún ẹ ṣe pé ṣẹ́yún rí ni. Àbí ẹ ṣẹ́yún tẹ́lẹ̀. Okay, well maybe you are an harlot before. You don't want anybody to know. Your husband may know.
What is the secret?
Yeah.
Torí àwọn Yorùbá ní wọ́n ní má jagbọ́ kan ò sí. Kò sí nǹkan tó wà lábẹ́ àrùn yìí tí ò tí ì ṣẹlẹ̀. So what are we?
So the only thing do right. Don't mind rí ọ̀rẹ́ lè mú kinní yẹn díẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ nípa òun á fi kó báyìí.
Secret is the what you are ashamed.
You are ashamed of.
Ashamed of, and you don't want people to hear about it.
Like wo jí ẹran jẹ n'ọbẹ̀.
You understand?
You were ashamed of it.
That's part of it.
Maybe wo ti bá ọkọ ayaláya sùn. You don't want another people to know. Maybe your friend know about it. No, yes, I'm giving you some. That is a secret.
Secret is that you build a house, but people will still know that you build a house. But there's one secret that you don't want to share with anybody.
For anybody.
Well, okay, I'm building a house. I'm building.
That one is material thing.
No. The people will say it's a secret. I'm building a house, but people will still know that you are.
It's not a secret.
But at the end of it,
hold on, sir. If you say it's a secret,
it's not a secret.
If you build a house in this place, or maybe you went ahead and do something, kind of out of a house. Because you did not go to a faraway place where no one is watching you. People are there.
Somebody know.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody know.
That's what
some people experience it when it happens. So if you say, okay, I'm not going to share it.
Is it a person that's building it for you?
That person. experience it, they can come and say, maybe you didn't even tell your friend. At the end of the day, they say, what is secret? They will say a secret is something.
Yes.
That's it.
That is secret.
That's secret. Let me read comments.
But it's not secret in the eyes of God.
Mr. Omobasha said, my birthday is coming up on Saturday. Omobasha, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday in advance. No problem. I already jotted it down so that I won't forget. This Saturday is Omobasha's birthday. So let's wish him. I'll post it. Yeah. Sometimes our spouse and children are our friends. Yeah, sometimes they have. She also said that Yoruba ìyàwó is true. It's like that Ondo is out of this world.
Don't my house. No family bang bang. Yeah.
So.
And then again,
okay, Olabasha said, man, let's discuss this secret for another day. It's true.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What is a secret? We're going to be treating that one on what? On Thursday.
So go and log by research. What is a secret?
What is a secret? When you say something is a secret, what is really a secret? Let's discuss that one on Thursday next week. On Monday, don't forget our program is going on. On Thursday next week is the last day of the month, and also last Thursday of the month of September. And what happened on Thursday is our 10,000 naira questionnaire. Where the question is going to come out, we don't know. You remember the last time? I think it's only one question, I think, Lahas or something like that. It's only one question.
I'm not with you that day.
Oh, you were not there. Yeah, it's only one question. I just have people to type Ayogen TV. The person that won is Mr. Raymond. You won 5,000 naira. Mr. Raymond Ebenezer. And the second person, we shared the remaining 5,000 between Mr. Omobashaz and also Mr. Adesomi Adigeye, because people are not present that day. So please, for next Thursday, make sure you are available. On Monday, we're still talking about our politics. So make sure you are available. Thank you so much. Omobashaz, on Saturday, we wish you a happy birthday. Chivas International, we're postponing our wedding anniversary, the birthday, and everything.
Yes.
I told this triple celebration
full package
for next month. As it's going, we're going to be telling you. Really appreciate everybody. Oh, he said the last Thursday is my grandma burial. Oh, yeah, you told me about and your mama had ALAGBAWI go along. Grandmother, yeah, it's true.
Sorry, my brother.
May she rest in peace in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you so much. No problem. That means we'll be meeting our chats on next week Thursday. But don't worry, we'll do something about it. Please, and also for those of you that is going to be available, make sure you go and represent Ayogen for that grandma's burial. That is how you always do.
Ó ti a ṣe tán náà, ṣe fi is nice with study kódà ó ti a ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ àìtán. Wàá join me.
Okay.
Wàá join ó ti a ṣe tán, my brother. Jẹ́ kí n sọ̀ndó. Ó ti a ṣe tán. Ó ti a ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ màmá tán. So 9 o'clock ó ti a ka sinmi ní yàrá ẹ̀. Ó lè join me.
Say you can join.
You can join my brother.
Yeah. So thank you everybody. We appreciate you. Don't forget for Thursday, our topic is what is secret.
Yeah.
And for Monday, we are still discussing about leader. Shut up. About leader. So I'll post the question for Monday. I'll post it when the right time comes. Please, we need you. This is a program where we can all make an impact. Look at what we are discussing today. We are educating one another. Please be there. Let's educate ourselves. We can't do it. No one is an island. I need you. You need me. Please, and also, let's invite people. I see Mr. Alabisoye Ibukun and Omobashaya is doing a great work. And also, Mr. Julius, don't forget to go and subscribe on Ayogen TV, YouTube. Go and subscribe. We need everybody and also bring people. And you can also see all those programs that are going on right now on Ayogen TV. These are programs that are very educative. These are programs that is going to be helping our community. Please make sure you watch them and share. Share it so that people who are not on this platform can go back and watch this show with you. Share it so that when they go back, then when they see it on your platform, when they see it on your Facebook page, they say, "Oh, what is this? Let me play it since it's my friend that share it there." So please make sure you share this program.
This is Oluwatoyin Olafusi, Bra Benga's wife. We thank you for joining. Oluwatoyin Olafusi.
Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Oluwatoyin Olafusi. Really appreciate you. Thank you for joining us on Ayogen Links, Ayogen TV. Really appreciate you.
Thank you, my sister.
Thank you. Please, let's see more of you. Make sure you are always on this platform. Please educate us. Ọmọdé ni wá o, ẹ̀yin làgbà, ẹ̀yin lẹ ti ní ìrírí.
Please, we need your advice,
we need your opinion, so that this world can be a better place. Appreciate you. See you again on
subscribe
and subscribe
share
on our YouTube program, and what? Comment, like, share, and what? Subscribe. Thank you.
See you.
Love you all.